Hi, my name is Simon Howell, and today I will be talking about how cultural differences play a part in the most hotly debated topics today, and the topics that I chose for my paper. Culture is everywhere. It's in the way we talk, carry ourselves, and the way that we eat. It penetrates every part of our personality, including especially our opinions, because there are many cultures. That also means that there are many opinions. And these opinions often differ because of the differences in our cultures. The first question I chose to answer and analyze is, should Christian Science parents be prosecuted for preventing their children from receiving life-saving treatments? My opinion on this is yes, they should. Christian Science, according to Jean Pugh in her piece called The Christian Science Prescription, is based on the Bible's teaching of God's power. Basically, they do not rely on modern medical practices and only on the power of prayer. I do not think this is ethical for the parents to refuse treatment that could save the lives because it is negligent and frankly unacceptable. I agree with California's penal code that I read in Pugh's article that states that any person who willingly causes or permits a child to suffer should be punishable by imprisonment. The child should be entitled to choose their own religious beliefs, including if they would like to choose to utilize the practices of the Christian Science. Examining my opinion, I realize that it stems from my own culture, including cultural practices in the United States. I was raised on the religious fact that I could choose my own religion, and nothing of that sort was forced on me, so in my opinion, I feel like it is wrong for parents to do so for their own children. It is also a part of the United States culture to have freedom of religion. It is something that this country was built upon itself. Therefore, I think the child should have the freedom, especially if it involves their own lives. The second topic that I chose to speak about was safe sex practices being taught in schools. My opinion is that yes, it should. Schools today teach abstinence-only education. According to the federal law I read in the article, abstinence education criticized the reasoning behind the choice of abstinence is because sexual activity outside of the context of marriage is likely to have harmful effects. In my opinion, I think it is a cover-up for religious cultural practices. Kids in schools, abstinence-only education violates the separation of church and state. Because abstinence is the idea created by religious groups, if it is also censorship. It hides information from the public and prevents teens from basic knowledge about safe sex. My opinion results from the fact that I myself was born out of wedlock and never taught that marriage was sacred and should save yourselves for that. Cultural shapes personalities, including our opinions. Different cultures bring different values and beliefs. These factors are deeply rooted in our opinions, including my own. Therefore, it is not hard to see why there are so many controversial topics in this world. Thank you.